Good day once again, especially to my students under purposive communication subject. So today we are about to discuss another chapter for this course, and that is entitled Communication Aids and Strategies Using Tools of Technology. And of course, we're going to start with the communication aids and tools. So, communication aids and tools. Why do we need to know this for our purposive communication? It is because nowadays, okay, we are surrounded with technology, and we need to be benefited with their advantages, because of course it will fast track our activities, especially in presenting our reports or speech. So let's have the communication aids and tools. We have the first one, printed media. So what are these? They are used to inform, instruct, motivate readers, which we can be utilized in the classroom as training materials in workshops, seminars, or for information dissemination. So this is considered as one of the oldest forms of instructional media used in the classroom. We have printing from previous wood block. Now we already have digital printing. So in the classroom, this may come in the form of worksheets, activity sheets, textbooks, and modules. So likewise, training materials include handouts and manuals, while printed information materials may include brochures, newspapers, newsletters, journals. And you can see in this picture samples of printed media. And I don't know if you have been seeing this media where you at, but it's good if we still have this, because we get to compare which is credible and not, because all could be editable in the internet nowadays. So of course in printed media, it is being verified by an editorial board and other related things. So that's one of the communication aids and tools as technology. Second one, we have visuals and visual media. So visuals, anything like pictures used to make communication interesting to the audience, are called visuals. So they help convey the message more clearly and more appealing to the intended audience. On the other hand, visual media pertains to images, pictures, and graphic organizers. So this now has a message, okay? So it delivers a message compared to visuals. So readers or listeners need to acquire visual literacy, the ability to interpret images. We acquire visual literacy if we are endowed with interpreting skills. We can already understand and we can appreciate the meaning of visual messages. We communicate more effectively with the use of visual designs, okay, produce visual messages and using the computer and other technology devices, and use visual thinking to conceptualize problem solutions at hand. So looking again with this term visuals, we have different kinds of visuals. We have realistic, mnemonic, analogical, organizational, transformational, interpretive, and decorative visuals. Okay, so you could actually get the meaning of that if you're just going to search for or be familiar with the term on the first part of the phrase. So visuals and visual media are another effective tool in delivering your presentation. So you could look at this one. This one is a sample visual media. So you could see the different intelligences that we have here. Okay, so instead of using a text, okay, it was organized. Next is graphics, tables, and charts. So these are visual representation of numerical data, may be used to illustrate relationships among units and trends of data. They may be used to present statistical results, used to compare and contrast, present an eye view of the whole information. So sometimes it's very tiring that to see those information, bulk information, and we have these products of technology, okay, through the use of different software. We could actually create this one, okay, to improve our work and present comprehensible data by just using images, signs, and symbols. So graphs may be of different types as bar graph, pictograph, pie graph, line graph. Posters, cartoons, maps, photography is also considered under this one. Tables and charts may also be used for graphic information. So looking at that, we could see the different kinds of graphs, charts, and diagrams. Okay, another communication aid is this projected visuals. So the most recent projected visuals nowadays is with the use of liquid crystal display or LCD projector. So you could look at that one. While nowadays there are a lot of big TVs, LED TVs, okay, that we could already use, that could already be connected directly to our computer to present what is in the screen of our computer. Next is smart television, smart TVs. Okay, for those schools which are technological friendly or which really want to improve their facilities, they have this one, smart TVs. So this is the most recent device for learning inside the classroom. Next is digital audio. So digital audio files come in different formats. We have wave files, MP3 files. Other audio formats are Windows Media Audio, Real Audio, or Musical Instrument Digital Interface. Digital files are kept in digital storage as CD, computer hard drive, flash drive, or digital recorder. Computers are also digital devices. While we could also store this online in the cloud using our Google Drive, okay, and other kinds of things. Similar things. Audio files can be accessed through the following. We have streaming audio, podcasting, internet radio, digital players. So for streaming audio, it is a method where audio signals are delivered to your computer via the internet. So it's like there's radio. It lets you hear the sound in your computer. Among the popular websites with audio streaming are Spotify and Rhapsody. Podcast. The origin of this is pod and broadcasting. Audio files are recorded in MP3 format and are distributed in the internet. Podcasts are used. So we have TED Talks, podcast.com. And then we have internet radio. Wi-Fi radios provide access to thousands of internet radio stations. I haven't heard an internet radio, but we have this one. And we have digital players. These are mobile digital media players. So this one is in a portable electronic gadgets used to store and play audio files, such as we could have the our phones, our MP3, MP4, Okay, those kinds of things. All right, another one is video. Video is a series of images that when combined will form moving visual images. There are many popular video websites such as YouTube or podcasts. So this one is also a good communication aid. Okay. It supports our talk. And then we have video conferencing. This can be used to give lectures, seminars to students who cannot be present during the lecture. So one example is Skype, but I think the most popular nowadays is Zoom, Google Meet. In our school, we use Microsoft Teams. And next, we have email. So this is the opposite of snail mail. Electronic mail may be used to send messages through a mailing website such as Yahoo and Gmail. Okay, though this will not really be under your keys in presenting your talk, but this one is a good communication aid because of course you transfer information. Okay, you send a message from a sender to a receiver. And then we have multimodal text. This is defined in the Australian curriculum as the strategic use of two or more communication modes to make meaning as image, a gesture, a music, spoken language, and written language. So a multimodal text can be paper. Okay, so we have books, comics, posters. Okay, it can be digital. So from slide presentations, because it makes use of the images, and there could also be music. And then written language, we have also ebooks, blogs, e-posters, web pages, and social media through to animation, film, and video games. A multimodal text can also be live, so it's a performance or an event. Multimodal with the performance because they make use of the images when they project on their screen what they have to project, and then of course they need to integrate other spoken language along with music for an aesthetic value. So you look at that one. When we have this multimodal text, we could have this multimodal learning in which we could use our senses, okay, sight, hearing, feeling, and then we have touch. Okay. Alright, so that's all for the communication aids and tools, and we're going to have other tools on our next video under this chapter. Thank you so much for listening.